All right, and we are live here on YouTube for some Thursday night football action here. Thanksgiving night, Game 3, Miami Dolphins versus Green Bay Packers. Actually, at the moment, we have about 2 minutes left on the Cowboys game, so I will commentate the end of that. I don't have the leaderboard made up for it, but we will be calling that as the Packers, or as we wait for the Packers game to get started here. Why is things move slowly? Let's see. I can close out of that, because I don't need that open. Boom. 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 All right, there we go. That should hopefully help with the hit rate. All right, welcome on in, everybody. We should hopefully have a good night of football here and ready. Again, we got 2 minutes and 8 seconds left on the clock in the current game that we were finishing up here with the Giants and Cowboys. Again, we weren't originally going to be streaming it, hence why we don't have the leaderboard, but I will go ahead and sync up the clock here. Yeah, so we'll at least have the clock going. Again, this is the fourth quarter of the Cowboys game, so I know it doesn't say it, but yeah, it will be the correct time, even if it's fourth quarter. Here we go. And the Giants, they just kicked the field goal, so we should be good to go here as we get set for this one. And the kick is up, and it is going to be out back the other side, and it will be started off here. Let's go. Alright, let's go ahead and close out of some of these tabs here. Reopen the leaves if I get them later. Alright, there we go. Hopefully that should help clear up the streaming. I don't know why my bitrate is so terrible tonight. I should have restarted the computer before the stream, but didn't think about it ahead of time, so we were going with what we got. Welcome on in, everybody, though. Hopefully everybody's having a happy Thanksgiving as we are getting ready for this one. Alright, there we go. Yeah, this game should be a pretty good one. I'm expecting it to be somewhat high scoring, too. Yeah, just based off the facts of the how this game appears like it should go. Alright, there we go. Hang on, we're just chilling out here. Hopefully we're having a good time. Alright, there we go. You know, while we're waiting, I'm actually going to go ahead and restart my computer real quick, and we will be back up and going as soon as possible. Since no! Oh, man. Alright, there we go. Should be up and running. Alright, let's see. Alright, yeah, we are up and running. I apologize for the delay, guys, but we should be back. Just give me a minute while we get the scoreboard and stuff fixed, because it went back to an old version of the scoreboard, so it'll just be a moment, guys. And the good thing is I already know these are both background colors that I'm going to need. Boom. And come on. No, we're not trying to do white. Trying to do green for the Green Bay Packers. Alright, there we go. Both of those are pink for the magenta. And reset the time. View mode pop out. And full screen. And now I just need to move this over to boom. There we go. And we should be good to go here momentarily. Alright, there we go. Alright, we are set and ready for this one. Again, we are nearing the end of the first game of the night, as it was as we had the second game of the night between the Cowboys and Giants. The one game I had no interest in, so I was not going to stream it. But figured if there was any big plays here in the final minute or two, we could call them. But again, as of right now, there has not been any mind-blowing play here in the fourth quarter here. And now Cooper Rush is just kneeing the ball down, and this game should be over. So I'm going to go ahead and flip on over to the other channel for the other game. So, yep, there we go. Mike McCarthy celebrating a win here. 8 straight wins versus the Cowboys. Is that really going to be the number that gets him, rehired as head coach next year? I certainly think a lot of people aren't going to want that, but all right, that should be. Yeah, here we go. Green Bay Packers. Oh. Hey, come on. There we go. Alright, so yeah, we are just chilling here. Again, hopefully everybody's having a good time. Again, I apologize for the issues to start the game. There we go. Got everything all set up. It should be working. I'm just going to go ahead and double check with the quarters to make sure they won't overlap. Oh, okay, so that will overlap just a little bit. Alright, there we go. I'll go ahead and open up all these and then resize it real quick. Alright, there we go. That should hopefully be large enough that you guys can see it no problem, but not big enough that it shouldn't end up overlapping with the quarter numbers at all. There we go. Alright, and we are here and ready for this one. So welcome on in, everybody. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. I know I certainly am. Alright, we got 4 people hanging out and chatting. Okay, we already got some Green Bay Packer votes coming on in. Looks like we also got at least one person rooting for the Miami Dolphins here tonight. Honestly, I don't think it's going to be as lopsided a game as the vote is doing, but I also know I've got a fair amount of Packer fans who follow me, so obviously I'm not surprised to see the Packer fans showing up strong here. Alright, there we go. Yeah, we were just chilling out here. How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's having a good Thanksgiving. Again, had family dinner during the earlier game, so I didn't get to stream the middle game, which granted didn't seem like it was an overly close game, so I'm not overly upset about missing it. Alright, there we go. I'm going to pull up Twitter so I can keep an eye on this as well. A video of David Montgomery grabbing a carrot while the rest of the team grabs the turkey legs. It's funny. Oh, the Dolphins got the tunnel cam going, and again, we should be getting ready for Sunday night, or Thursday night football here between the Packers and the Green Bay Packers and the Miami Dolphins. Again, this game is happening in Green Bay, Wisconsin, so I am expecting that it will be the Packers winning. That's my pick for the win. I just think that the Dolphins, they don't play very well in the cold, and this is a cold weather game. Alright, so there we go. Yeah, we're ready. Alright, there we go. Just chilling out. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. See, my kitty cat in the corner is stirring just a little bit. And again, we should be getting ready for kickoff here shortly. We're about 5 minutes away from kickoff as the Packers coming out of the stadium tunnel. Here we go. Yeah, Jordan Love, Packers quarterback there. He's got a lot of good weapons around him. Tua Tagovailoa going out there with Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, one of the best wide receiver duos in the league. Yeah, it should be a good game. Again, it should be an offensive powerhouse game. But yeah, definitely looks to be a good game coming up here. And yeah, hopefully you guys are excited. I know I certainly am. Hit the like button and subscribe if you guys are new. We're working our way towards that big 3,000 number as trying to hit that by the end of the year. I will also be going to my first NFL game later this weekend. Going to be repping my Colts at the Colts versus Patriots game at Foxborough. Going to be making the trip down there with a buddy of mine that you guys may or may not have seen on some of the other at the track coverage when I've covered the local track. Yeah, Robert, he and I are both going to be going down there. He's a Patriots fan. I'm a Colts fan. So we're heading on down there and yeah, enjoying the game. So there we go. Robert, if you're in the chat, welcome. Hopefully you're I don't know if you had to go into work tonight, can get everything ready for Black Friday tomorrow. I know I'll be there at 5 a.m. Let's see. But yeah, we are just chilling out though, and hopefully everybody's having a good time. So they're going to commercial break. Oh no, they're not going to commercial break. I thought they were getting ready to send it to commercial, but no, it looks like they're coming back from commercial here. Nope, they were sending it to commercial break. All right, well, we got some Pokemon packs that will be opening during some of the commercial breaks. In addition, one of the things that I told you guys that I would be doing, when it came to halftime, was that we were going to be doing another tier maker. Let me go ahead and pull it up, actually. All right, here we go. Yeah, this is something I meant to do on Monday Night Football, but last week, but I just didn't end up doing it. So there we go. All right, and that's one with the logos. Let's see if we can find one with the actual head coaches. All right, come on. At least give me some options rather than just sending me straight into an NFL one with the logos. I mean, I could go ahead and talk about the logo, talk about it with the logos, but it would be easier done the other way. Also, gonna go ahead and boom. Come on. Search. All right, Here we go. Ranking 2024 head coaches. There we go. Yep, this is the tier list I was looking for. Here we go. So we've got fired, hot seat, warm seat, questionable, and safe. And throughout the night, we will be going ahead, dragging and dropping, and talking about some of them. So we'll start with some of the easy ones. Andy Reid. He honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that I want to keep this kind of nicely laid out, I would actually be going ahead and putting him into his own tier below this, which would be like insanely safe. All right, let's see. What are some? Let's see. Are there any ones that were already fired that are on here? Oh, yep. There's the Jets head coach, Robert Saleh, already fired. So that's what the top tier is going to be. Is already fired. Dennis Allen got fired. I'm trying to remember if any other head coaches have already been fired this year. I know there's a list of them that probably should be fired. I don't think there are any others that are already gone that have actually actively been fired. I'm going to go ahead and say that I think Dan Quinn, who I believe this is, looks to be a Commander's colors there. I'm going to say Dan Quinn is safe. The way that he's turned that team around, there is absolutely no way they fire him in the next two. Maybe if it comes back down to earth next year. Dan Campbell, absolutely no way he gets fired. Yeah, that's another easy one. Where's the fat guy? Okay, either I'm just not. There he is. I should put Mike McCarthy in already fired because he should be already fired. I'm gonna put him on a hot seat. But yeah, he should already be gone though. Nick Sirianni, I'm gonna say warm seat because one, just how loud the talk was getting early in the season. Now, obviously, they've pulled it back to a very respectable record, but just the fact that the conversation around it was so. Doug Peterson, that's another one. Probably could put it up and already fired because he should already be fired. All right, let's see. What are some other ones? McVay, I'm going to say McVay is safe. D'Amico Ryans, who I believe this is. Now, I apologize if I'm not super sure as to exactly who every single head coach is. There's 32 of them, and I don't recognize every single one of them. But I will do my best to try and get it. But that is D'Amico Ryans, and he is absolutely safe. He's brought the Texans back from a near first overall pick. Now, granted, you could say that that's Ben C.J. Stroud, and and the team itself is regressing this year, but I think he is still safe. I'm going to put in questionable. I'm going to put the Browns head coach, Mike. Is it Mike or Kevin Stefanski? I can never remember his first name, but Stefanski. He was coach of the year last year. I don't see him getting fired, but I also could see them potentially scapegoating him for Deshaun Watson. If they decide to do it. Similarly, I hate to even put Shane Steichen anywhere other than safe because he's kept the Colts team very much in these last two seasons. His first two seasons as head coach, especially last year without our rookie quarterback, and this year without the rookie playing well. But I'm going to put him in questionable just because I think there are question marks to be had there. Antonio Pierce, I'm going to put him on the warm seat, similar to Sirianni, but for pretty much opposite reasons. Because I think the players actually like him, but the record does not reflect a good or confident record in the least bit. Alright. Dable, I'm going to put him in the warm seat. I'm going to put him on the hot seat just because I think with how bad the team has been, they might go ahead and just clean the entire house out. So, again, we're getting ready for the kickoff. I'm going to go ahead and swap this back over, but we will come back over here to decide on some of these other ones later on. So, if you guys have any suggestions as to where you guys think a quarterback or where one of the head coaches belongs, feel free to let me know, and I will go ahead and potentially make that move. But here we go. The kick is off, and the Packers are set to receive the football. There we go. And to the 40, to the 45. Are you kidding me? Keyshawn Nixon. What? That is an amazing return there for Keyshawn Nixon. Returns it all the way to the 45-yard line. And oh no! Uh-oh. One of the Packers is down. We got a Packer down. Alright, gonna go ahead and manually fix the clock here since when they return the... Oh! Head-to-head between Campbell and whoever number 26 on the Packers is. I believe that might be Devondre Campbell, but I'm not sure. But man, that's a hard hit. Never want to see a player get hit like that. But here we go. Jordan Love, quarterback for the Green Bay Packers, going to be getting ready to go ahead and take this snap. You got Josh Jacobs there. Josh Myers coming out. But again, there is still the Packer down on the field. Again, I think it's Devondre Campbell. I don't know for sure. But they do have the entire Green Bay offense out there ready to go the second that their guy is ready. And I will say this is giving the both teams, the offense and defense, a chance to kind of game prep here a little bit as they get ready for the first drive. But yeah, Keyshawn Nixon, though, being a great return guy. We saw this against the Miami Dolphins 2 years ago in 2022 when he was able to return. I believe it was 2. He managed to return 2 kicks for touchdowns in that game. Yeah, so number 26 of the Green Bay Packers being helped off the field. Again, hopefully nothing major, but obviously next to impossible to kind of go off of here. All right, there we go. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Takes the snap. Drops. Oh, no. Just going to hand it off to Jacobs, who gets taken down and basically no gain, maybe even a loss. So far through the game, through week 12, he's thrown the second. Love is throwing the second most amount of interceptions in the league. 18 touchdowns to 11 interceptions. Certainly not a great number, but it's something I firmly believe that the team can work with him on. And here we go. Oh, we got players jumping off sides here, and now the clock is going to stop at 15 seconds here. And that can be a false start on the Packers. Yep, false start. Tucker Kraft of the Green Bay Packers, star tight end out of 2 years ago's draft class when they desperately needed a tight end. Had a somewhat good rookie season as the tight end 2, but has since elevated himself basically to the tight end 1 here. And takes snap, fakes the handoff, looking, scrambling, fires it deep! He's looking for it all, and it is overthrown, and that is incomplete. 3rd and 14 here for the Green Bay Packers. All right, well, he was definitely looking for the entire field there if he could get it. And he was looking for Jaden Reed, was the intended receiver way downfield. He'd beaten the defender, but unfortunately could not get to the ball in time with how far down the field he threw it. So here we go. Love takes a shot, takes a snap, drops back, looking, throws it up, and it is going to be picked up by the Dolphins, but I believe that is going to be ruled an incomplete pass, and we're going to see 4th and 14, and it will be it'll be time to punt this one away to the other team as we go ahead and get ready for this next quarter of not this next quarter of football, but the next drive here for the Miami Dolphins. That actually gives me a reminder to go ahead and put LaFleur in the absolutely safe tier. Question is, which one of the faces is LaFleur? Because that's, I think, the biggest thing that's keeping me from putting him there. Is I have no idea which face he is. All right, and yep, here we go. They're getting ready for the kick. Yep, here we go. The punter is out there. They got Washington out to receive the kick. And here we go. And the kick is up. And it is going to be caught. Oh, he muffed the punt. Are you kidding me? He muffed the punt. He muffed it. No. The Dolphins turn it over instantly. Instant turnover, and immediately it is Packers ball. And the Packers just went from 4th and 14 to 1st and goal on one play. Are you kidding me? All right, there we go. I cannot believe that. From 4th and 14, punting it away, the other team muffs the punt, and now it's going to be 1st and goal Packers. Well, guess it's a good thing I didn't go ahead and move it. I didn't go ahead and move the football. I can just keep it right where it is. And here we go. 13:30 on the clock here. And let's see. 1st and goal for the Packers. Takes the snap, drops back. Oh, no, he's just going to hand it off to Josh Jacobs, who runs up the middle for a good 4, 5, 6 yard gain. He's going to get it down to about the 2-yard line here. 2nd and goal. And as I say, if my dad's watching, I know he tends to watch, but I know he also said he wasn't feeling good after Thanksgiving dinner. So, hey, I know you need this Josh Jacobs touchdown. I would much rather see a passing TD. Maybe we can compromise. Passing TD to Josh Jacobs. I think we can make that agreement work. And as I've got actually, I think that does that count as a defensive play for the turnover? Actually, I don't even know. What does that count as? And here we go. Runs up the middle for Jacobs, and that was actually close to the 3-yard line, almost to 4. So I guess my spot of the ball was way off as to where I thought they spotted it. Alright, so I've got no players in the Yahoo Fantasy League. Let's see. What about my work league? Okay, yeah, I've got the Packers defense. I've got Jonnu Smith on the Dolphins, and I've got Jordan Love on the Packers. So here we go. 3rd and goal here. I think you gotta go ahead and look for a pass here. I see Christian Watson in the corner here. Fakes the handoff. Christian Watson not able to beat his guy, Jaden Reed. Jaden Reed with the touchdown. Green Bay Packers. And here we go. It is TD in Green Bay here. Let's go ahead and add the time back onto the clock. I believe it's exactly 12 minutes left. But yeah, he managed to find his guy, Jaden Reed, on the corner there of the slant route. And yeah, there we go. Exactly how I dropped that play in Madden when it's the 2-point conversion attempt. Obviously, Madden very unrealistic, but in that respect, it's virtually the exact same thing. And the kick is up, and it will be a 7 to. There we go. Now we got a 7-0 football game here, and the Dolphins will get their 2nd drive and first time to actually hold the football. Hopefully, maybe they'll end up fumbling it, but we'll have to wait and see. As we got 12 minutes on the clock here in the first quarter. And again, a 7-0 football game when it should never have been. This should have been a Dolphins drive to try and drive it back down the field, but instead it ends up being a Green Bay touchdown. Good job on the Packers for pulling that one off. All right, so let's go ahead and pull back up our head coach ranking, and maybe some of the Packers fans in the chat can help me with figuring out which of the headshots is Matt LaFleur, because again, I'm not an avid Packers fan. I don't know exactly which one. I'm gonna say that as long as Tua is there, I think Mike McDaniel is safe. Like, realistically, I mean, we see about 5 to 8 head coaching fires, so I think these 4 are pretty much guarantees. Dable would make 5. I think I'm gonna say Gannon is safe. He's got that Cardinals team turned around exactly how they want. I'm gonna say Jim Harbaugh is safe. He's turned around that Chargers team way quicker than anyone expected. I mean, honestly, a lot of first year with the team head coaches have actually worked out pretty well. So I think this here is LaFleur, if I'm not mistaken. Let me know if you guys, if the Packers fans in the chat can help me with figuring out which one LaFleur is, because I want to make sure I get him into the definitely safe tier, because he is an elite coach. Yeah, between that and how good he's been able to keep the Green Bay Packers, I think this is LaFleur. I'm going to go ahead and put him there. Most of the rest of these guys, I don't really know. I know that that's the Tampa Bay guy, and I'm going to say that he's questionable just because I've heard a lot about him potentially getting fired over the last couple of years. Obviously, he's managed to keep that team somewhat together. But yeah, I have absolutely no idea who most of these other guys are. Like, and I'm trying to think of who else I think absolutely needs to get fired, but realistically, I think these ones are the main ones. I might even move Antonio Pierce to the hot seat instead of the warm seat. Alright, well, also might move Stefanski to the warm seat just because I'm a little bit more confident. It's one of those things. He won Coach of the Year last year. He shouldn't be on the hot seat in any way, shape, or form. But I'm also not ruling it out because I've seen weirder stuff. Here we go. Out the back of the end zone. The kick is up, and it is going to be incomplete. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah. Who's the Panthers head coach? That's going to be that's another one that I think needs to be looked at. All right, Panthers head coach Dave Canales. Okay. Okay, so that's Dave Canales. I'm gonna go ahead and put him on the hot seat just because he's with the Panthers here. All right, and we got a flag here. It looks like maybe false start here on the Miami. Let's see, Miami. Yep, false start, Miami. And that is gonna be, and it's on Jonnu Smith. Oh, come on. That's okay. So that's Dave Canales again. Only have him on the hot seat just because it's Carolina and they are typically very temperamental with their head coaches. But yeah, that's gonna be the last one I'll do while we're separated here. Let's see. Takes snap, drops back, looking, fires. Oh, he nearly lost that, but there we go. And he finds, who was that? Who did he find? Who had the ball on that one? Was that number 28? Jalen Wright? I think. Oh, no, that's Devon A-Chain. Devon A-Chain. There we go. Alright, so welcome on in, everybody. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Alright, so yeah, we're just chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Throws, finds Devon A-Chain once again. This time a first down. Dolphins. They're keeping it working here. Alright, so there we go. We're just chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Quay Walker, Carrington Valentine, Xavier McKinney, kind of getting introduced to some of this Packers defense that we've seen on a couple of occasions, and we will see a lot more of it. There's a flag down in the backfield, and we got a deep sack for the Packers. Please don't let that penalty be on the defense, and this sack can stand. And then we can go ahead and have a nice deep sack. And that'll be even more points for the defense. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's see. Took the snap. Was it? Who was it on? It was on the Packers. No! I gave him 5 yards instead of the deep sack that we had. Alright, here we go. Take snap and another false start here. Come on. They can't keep any sort of momentum going with this. Another false start, and that's going to be on Miami. Who is it going to be? Jonnu Smith? No, Justice Hill. Justice Hill, that's a Ravens player. Okay, I have no idea who Jay Hill on the Dolphins is. Last 5 games, 11 touchdowns, only 1 interception. Honestly, Tua, again, and this is something I've said a couple of times at this point. Tua is not a bad quarterback. In fact, I give him a lot more credit than I think some people do. I mean, he just needs to stay healthy is my biggest gripe. Here we go. Handoff here to A-Chain. Tries to run up the middle. Not going to get there. And that was, number 26. Oh, another helmet-to-helmet impact for number 26. They're re-showing the same one from earlier. Yeah, so Ballantine with a knee issue, questionable to return after the helmet-to-helmet impact. Again, the biggest thing is that he's okay, but obviously it would help the Packers if he's back out here, considering he's their guy that they wanted to go with. Takes snap, drops back. Tua looking, takes a sack, and there we go. That's a sack for the Packers as they all trip up over him getting up. There we go. That is going to hopefully start getting this going in the right direction. All right, let's see. Oh, and there's a flag down again. Are you kidding me? One second. What on earth? Are you kidding me that we got another flag? Alright, let's see. Are you kidding? Oh, no, this time unnecessary roughness. Jonnu Smith. Smith got shoved, and then he started fighting back with the Packer. The Packer actually started it. So, once again, though, and then Jonnu Smith goes after Xavier McKinney. You can't keep doing that. You can maybe get away with one hand on them, but then once you're all kind of walking away, you can't go ahead and grab another person and keep it going. 3rd and 29. Here we go. 3rd and 29 here for the Dolphins here. And let's see. Takes the snap. Hand it off, and that is a run play on that play is fairly stupid. I don't know why you don't make a play that at least attempts to fix the problem of the field position. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Alright, here we go. Clock continues to tick here as the Dolphins are going to have to punt this one away, and it will be Green Bay's ball once again. Kick is up, and it is going to be out of bounds. There we go. Out of bounds. That will stop the clock at 7:53 on the clock. Alright, there we go. Alright, so yeah, we're just chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. If you guys are, of course, hit the like button and subscribe if you guys are new. Hop back over to our tier list and see if we can identify any of these other guys. Next one I want to get is Jordan Mayo. I'm going to put him probably on the warm seat just because of how bad this Patriots season has been, and I could see it being a one and done. Especially if they're smart and look at the fact that, well, we didn't really give ourselves a chance to look at any other candidates. I think looking at a Mike Vrabel would be a very smart idea for them. Now, again, that's not saying I think Mike Vrabel is necessarily going to automatically fix what the Patriots have for a problem. Let's see. Patriots. Head coach. Okay, so yeah, this here is Jordan Mayo, and again, I'm going to put him on the warm seat. I could see him getting moved up to questionable if they rally this season at all, but again, I don't anticipate the Patriots being able to, considering their difficulty of season, their difficulty of schedule coming down the rest of the way. Let's see. Titans head coach, that's another one I want to see. Brian Callahan again. Okay, so Brian Callahan is this guy. And again, I would say that he is probably somewhere between questionable and warm seat. Considering how the Titans have gone, I'm going to say warm seat, but I would probably maybe put him as the coldest of the people on the warm seat. So. Alright, I think trying to figure out which one Zach Taylor is here. Alright. And here we go. Love takes the snap, throws it, finds Tucker Kraft for a big time pickup there. Not quite a first down, but there we go. Alright, I think oh wait, no, this guy here. That's definitely Zach Taylor. Alright, we'll figure out where we're gonna put Zach Taylor now that we've found him in a little bit, but we are gonna go ahead and hop back over here. Alright. Take snap. Oh, and a run up the middle for Josh Jacobs. That's going to get him the first down. There we go. Alright, so yeah, right now the Jordan Love. Last week versus the 49er, the only game he's played so far this year where he has not ended up getting an interception, which is actually pretty impressive on that. Although, a little bit concerning that it took till week 12 to get his first game without an interception. But here we go. Takes snap, drops back, looking. He's looking. Pocket starts to break down and bounces off to Octavian Wicks. Almost picked off by number 4. Oh, and number 4 on the defense. He knows he had it. Oh, I thought he had that one too. And that is going to stop the clock as it is an incomplete pass. 23 seconds on the clock. But, oh man, Jordan Poyer. And yet, again, number 4 on the defense. He knows he had it. It bounced right out of Dontavian Wicks' hands. And Christian Watson ultimately making a little bit of contact with the player of the 4 who manages to stop him from being able to get that one. Massive credit to Christian Watson. Not sure if he knows what he did or not, but hey, regardless, he did it. And they go to another commercial break as there's a player down. So let's go ahead and start. Let's figure out where we're going to play Zach Taylor. I'm going to probably say the warm seat just because, again, he's had years now to build a no-line for Joe Burrow, and he clearly has not been able to keep Joe Burrow healthy. So I'm going to say warm seat. And in exchange for putting him in the warm seat, I think I'm going to move Antonio Pierce up to hot seat. Again, I think the players like him, and I think that's why I think he stays. In fact, I think these 3 guys here are, again, I think these 2 are already gone, obviously. These 3, I think, are gone. And then I'm going to say that I think Dave Canales, hard to say whether I think Dave Canales is going to get fired or not. And then I think Antonio Pierce probably actually more likely than, I'd probably say if it wasn't for the amount that the players liked him, I'd say that Pierce is more likely to get fired than Canales, but with Canales, it's more so just the owner being a temperamental jerk. All right, let's see. Which one is Kyle Shanahan? All right, so this is Shanahan. Again, I'm gonna put him in cold just because they've managed to keep this team so good after blowing that draft trade. And again, I put that draft trade on the GM. I think the GM of the Niners absolutely deserved to get fired. Yeah, after the pathetic performance that they put up there. But again, that is the GM's job to make that trade. But the fact that Shanahan has been able to maintain this team despite losing out on 3 draft picks, I think he's absolutely safe. Another guy that I think is absolutely safe is the Bo Lever, a.k.a. Sean Payton here. I think Sean Payton, absolutely safe there. Sean McDermott, I'm going to put him in questionable just because I could see the team potentially moving off him in the next year or 2 if he isn't able to get a Super Bowl with Josh Allen. I'm pretty sure that's who that is, by the way. All right, we're going to flip back over here as Jordan Love takes a snap, drops back, fires over the middle, finds Josh Jacobs, who limps forward with a player on his ankle. Basically acting like a little kid and just trying to drag him, trying to stop him from leaving him at daycare. And there we go. All right, there we go. Takes snap, drops back, looking, fires over the sideline, finds Tucker Kraft to the 45-40. Down at about the 40-41 yard line. And here we go. That is a big-time Packers first down. And again, gotta love when big-time Packers first downs end up happening. There we go. All right, so yeah, we're just chilling here, though. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. I know I certainly am. Hi, Gizzy. I'm sorry if I'm being loud, but you just kind of, your choice is where you sleep, Gizzy. Here we go. Take snap. Handoff here to Josh Jacobs. Tries to run it up the side of the O-line and isn't able to get very far. That's about a 2-yard gain on that one. And that is going to be 2nd down and 8 here. 2nd and 9, something like that. Wow. Josh Jacobs has gotten 80 touches so far this quarter. I mean, again, that makes sense that is a record because that is a lot. But it also makes sense because, one, he's been fairly effective at running the football, but he's also been able to manage as the guy with the they've gotten the most drives here too. And here we go, runs up the middle, and that's gonna be first down. Josh Jacobs again, as we were just talking about him, runs up the middle, gets another massive play there, and that is gonna be some massive points there. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at my dad's fantasy league, see how he's doing in terms of the points. I don't have anybody in this week's matchup, but I say my dad's going up against the he's going up against Jordan Love. Ooh. Alright, that's gonna be a little bit of a weird one because I gotta root for Jordan Love, but I kinda wanna see my dad survive. And he had to go up against DJ Moore. That is unfortunate. Alright, there we go. And another swing pass here to Jacobs. He goes for a yard or two, for about a yard, but yeah, that is not doing a lot there. Again, we'll have to wait and see how my dad's got Pittman on Sunday. Alright, well, hopefully me being at the game won't be a curse. So 2nd and 9 here for the Green Bay Packers after Jacobs picked up officially 1 yard on that run. And again, here we go. 3:17, 16 on the clock as it continues to tick away. And we will have ourselves a pretty good game going here. Thank you guys for everybody that has tuned in so far today. And, of course, here we go. Runs up the middle. There's Emmanuel Wilson. Hey, Matt, how's it going? So, Emmanuel Wilson on the run there. All right. So, yeah, how's it going, Matt? Hopefully you're having a fantastic Thanksgiving. I streamed the early game, then took the middle slot off so I could have dinner with my family, and then hop back on for the Thursday night game. We're also on the side during the commercial breaks. We've been building a NFL head coaching hot seat meter. So if you have any opinions as to head coaches that you think should be fired, first off, we already got McCarthy on should be fired or hottest seat. Here we go. Emmanuel Wilson breaks away. Down inside the 10, nearly to the 5. And that is going to be a big-time Packers first down. Let's go. All right, there we go. Good, stuffed like a turkey. Yep, I think we all are a little bit stuffed like a turkey after a good old Thanksgiving meal. I'm looking forward to having turkey grilled cheese for leftovers tomorrow. That's gonna be some good eating there. But yeah, looking forward to going to my first NFL game again later this weekend. I will be at the Colts game. And here we go. Josh Jacobs runs up the middle, and he pushes his way forward. It's going to be close. Is it a touchdown? They're calling it 2nd and goal. They're calling it short. But Josh Jacobs, he got him almost all the way there. That was nearly a touchdown, Packers. And right now, the clock is ticking. We are closing in on the end of this first quarter. And let's see. We also earlier on had a little kitty who popped up in here and hung out for a minute. Right now he's sitting over in a box in the corner of the room. Here we go, 2nd and goal. Hand off to Jacobs, and that one's going to be in and good for a touchdown, Packers. And that's going to be at 55 seconds on there, and that is going to be, again, touchdown, Packers. Let's go. So, Green Bay Packers with a touchdown. The Miami Dolphins have had a really rough go of it. It started with a muffed punt on what should have been their first drive, which turned what was originally a 4th and 14 punt for a 3-and-out for the Packers into a 1st and goal for the Packers, which is just insanity that kind of thing happened. And that is going to be the extra point, and that is a 14-0 football game. And again, the Packers starting to pull away with this one just a little bit. Again, 55 seconds left in the first quarter here. Still plenty of time to go. And let's go ahead and pull up our tier list, and we will go ahead and add maybe another player or two. I've added most of the ones that have like obvious jersey colors. I think the rest of them I'm probably I'm just blanking on what teams they are. Like if they kind of were, if behind their headshots they kind of had the team logo, it would be a lot easier to try and identify. Like some of these ones, I'm kind of just going off of I think that's who these are. Like for example, I've got who I believe is Matt LaFleur. Yeah, yeah, in the safe tier. Some of these ones, like I'm almost certain that that's Sean Payton with the orange tie, but some of them are a little bit harder to tell. All right, so let's see. Trying to think of a team. Oh wait, Mike Tomlin. Where's Mike Tomlin? Okay, he's got to be one of those. He's is that neither one of those two guys looks like Tomlin. Maybe I'm just maybe they just got an old photo of Mike in here because those two guys look a lot younger than I'd imagine Mike Tomlin is. Yeah, I mean, is that like a 5-year-old version of Mike Tomlin? Like, trying to find a photo of him, and this seems to be the closest looking guy to Mike Tomlin. But maybe I'm just not used to seeing him with a smile. I'm used to seeing him so intense, but I'm assuming that this here is Mike Tomlin, and I'm going to go ahead and put him in the absolutely safe tier. Because, again, why wouldn't he be safe? I think, especially after what he's done with Russell Wilson um, and what's his name, and the and Justin Fields this year. I think Mike Tomlin. There's no reason why they should be looking to get rid of him. And I'm assuming Mike McDonald is the other guy down here that I haven't found because I haven't found. All right, let's see. Okay, so Mike McDonald is this guy. I'm gonna say questionable, but I would probably be leaning towards safe on this one, just because Mike McDonald hasn't been bad with the Seahawks this year. But with the fact that he was brought in as a defensive guy, and the defense is kind of the thing holding that feels like it's holding the Seahawks back a little bit, I would say that there is a chance that he gets replaced, but within the next year or two, especially if things don't improve. But again, he's got the Seahawks pretty solidly in the fight in the NFC West, and sure, that division is not nearly as good as it theoretically should be, but it's also one of the toughest divisions in football. So here we go. The kick went out the back of the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So it's at the 30. And we're going to move the ball over for the Green Bay Packers as we are ready to go ahead and move right along here. And let's see, what do we got? Takes a snap. Tua fires over the middle. Finds Jonnu Smith. First down. Jonnu Smith. Let's go. I would love if we could get some kitty cat time. My cat wants to come up here, but yeah, I'm not going to force him to pop up here. But I think everybody would like some good old kitty cat time. Alright, let's see. Alright, so 1st and 10. Here we go. Drops back, looking, fires, finds number 30. Is that? Not even sure who number 30 is on the Dolphins, but that's a big hit, and that is going to pretty much end this first quarter. Yep, there we go. The end of the first quarter is here, so we're just gonna. I'm just gonna reset the. I'm just gonna let the clock run out. But yeah, the end of the first quarter, 14-0. The Packers trail the Dolphins, and that little bit of yardage and first down is definitely gonna be nice to see. Alright, Alright, so let's go ahead and pop this tier list back up here, and we will see if we can find any and figure out who some of these other guys are. So, okay, just trying to think of some of the teams that I haven't covered yet. So, I think we've done. Oh wait, John Harbaugh. I think that is this guy. He looks a lot like does he look a lot like? Yeah, I think that's him. And absolutely, if that is John Harbaugh, he is safe. Let me just Google the picture of him just to make sure that that is him. Yep, that is definitely his photo. Alright, so that means we've done the entire AFC North. So that means now, let's see. AFC East, we've done McDermott, McDaniel, Gerard Mayo, and obviously Robert Saleh already fired. So we've done the AFC East. AFC South, we've done the Titans, we've done the Colts, we've done the Texans, and we've done the... So I think we've done... I think we've done all the AFC teams, so I think these three are all NFC coaches. Thinking... Let me just see what Dan Quinn looks like, because I'm pretty sure that the guy I've got in there right now is Dan Quinn. But I want to make sure. Yep, absolutely, that is Dan Quinn. Alright, so let's see. So I think we got the NFC East. Kevin O'Connell. Which one is Kevin O'Connell? Alright, I think this here is Kevin O'Connell, and we're going to go ahead and put him as safe. And here we go. Oh, Dolphins drop back looking. Finds, is that Tua? No, that is number 30, Ingold there on the run. Fairly quick, early play right after they came back from the commercial break. And again, we're just trying to work our way through this one. Something to keep us busy during the commercial breaks when there's nothing going on. And here we go. Let's see. Reset the clock here. And here we go. Swing pass here to A-Chain, who sneaks through it. Oh, Devon A-Chain. Down to the 30-yard line. That is an impressive run there. And yep, there we go. Devon A-Chain makes a big move there. So he ends up going... somebody trips somebody, manages to avoid hitting the turf with his knees for another couple yards. There we go. 1st and 10 for the Dolphins from the 31, about 32-yard line here. Take snap. Handoff here once again to A-Chain, who gets absolutely swarmed by defenders. Feels weird that we haven't seen a lot of passing to, say, Tyreek Hill or Jalen Waddle. Is Waddle maybe injured or inactive tonight? I'd hate to see that because I love Waddle. Waddle's one of my favorite guys out here on this team. Let's see. Is Jalen Waddle hurt? Alright, so apparently he wasn't on the injury list, so there we go. And fires a pass there, finds A-Chain for some good yardage, but again, they're just using the running backs. Give me Waddle. Come on, I'm watching for Waddle and the Packers. The only two parts of this game I'm actually interested in is Waddle and the Packers. And Johnny Smith, because he's on my fantasy team as my tight end. And there we go. Devon A-Chain sitting on the sideline here. Here we go. Tua. In shotgun. Takes snap. Drops back. Looking. Fires. Finds Tyreek Hill, who goes right into a defender and right down for a short gain. And that's going to be fourth down. And we are absolutely going to be looking for a field goal kick here, almost certainly. They're well within the range to get it. Now the question is, do they try and go for it on fourth down here? They've got Tua still in there. It's 4th and 4. That's a decent chunk of yardage to be going for it. Yeah, conversion recommendation is the conventional wisdom is to kick the field goal here at 4th and 4, but they're going to go ahead and keep the offense out here. Takes snap, drops back, looking, and oh, we got a flag. If this flag gives them an automatic first down, they are bailed out of this one. And let's see, what's it going to be? Delay of game on the offense, and that's going to move them back 5 yards. So that puts them into a little bit more of a shot here where they pretty much have to kick it. So now I'd be absolutely stunned if they don't attempt the field goal. Yep, there we go. Jason Sanders coming on out. He's made 11 of 11. He has not missed a kick the last 5 games. 11 for 11 field goals and 16 for 16 on extra point attempts. That is some really good numbers there. And here we go. The kick is going to be up, and it is going to be good. And that is going to be... Oh, no, and there's a flag. And there is a flag on the play. What is this? Can't even get a kickoff without breaking a rule? Come on. Alright, let's see. What's the penalty? Please don't be something that gives them automatic first down. Neutral zone infraction on the Packers. Oh, no. Yep. Slayton gives them an automatic first, I believe. Let's see. What's it going to be? 11:06 on the clock here. No, it's still 4th and 4, so they don't get to reset the clock, but they do get a few extra seconds on it. And here we go. I guess it undoes the damage of their delay of game penalty. And they're back to trying to go for it here. Takes a snap, drops back, looking, fires over the middle, finds Jalen Waddle. There he is. Jalen Waddle for a first down. Dolphins. There we go. Jalen Waddle. I hadn't seen him all the game, and there he comes. When they need him, Jalen Waddle goes up and gets the touch, and there we go. And now it's going to be closing in on the touchdown. Now, come on, let's get a goal line interception. Come on, love a goal line interception here. All right, here we go. Take snap. Oh, here we go. Oh, get stopped for a big loss there. There we go. Managed to stop A-Chain for a deep tackle there. Again, 10 minutes left in this first half. They're working their way through this one pretty quickly here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. I know I certainly am. Alright, well, we were just chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Let's see. Still sitting at 2766 on the viewer count, or on the subscriber count here. And, oh! They tried to do a screen pass, but whoever that was didn't go very far. Now it's going to be 3rd and goal here for the Dolphins. Again, if they can stop them from getting a touchdown, that will help the defenses score significantly here. But yeah, trying to get to the big 3K number by the end of the year. Not sure if it's going to end up being possible, but man, I would love to be able to see it. we go. The time continues to tick here. Takes a snap, drops back. Tua looking, fires, incomplete. Oh, wait. Did Mostert catch it? I don't think he did, but regardless, it is going to be 4th and goal here from outside the 10. The question is, was it completed or not? Okay, the refs are signaling no. Oh, yeah, no way he caught that. He didn't even come close to that one. So here we go. Jason Sanders out here to kick what should be a chip shot field goal from this range. And because it was an incomplete pass, means that we need to add a ton of time back onto the clock because I let it run. And here we go. Let's see. 33-yard attempt here for Sanders. Takes the snap. Kick is up, and it is right down the middle. 3 points for the Dolphins. There we go. And 44 seconds on the clock, and there we go. All right, so they go to a commercial break. We get to go ahead and finish off our tier list because we've only got like 2 coaches left to identify. All right, so our NFC coaches. Oh, wait, one of these is Eberflus. Okay, who's Eberflus, and how quickly can we get them out off the Bears? Eberflus, here we go. Alright, so this guy here. Alright, so here we go. So this guy here is Eberflus, and again, should already be fired. But out of respect for the guys who should already be fired, we're putting them all in hot seat. And then, who is this last one? He's an NFC coach. We've already been through the entire NFC West. Already been through the North, so he's an NFC South guy. Falcons head coach? Yeah, that looks like him. So Raheem Morris, and again, hasn't done anything wrong with the Falcons. Again, it hasn't really been a smooth move. I would say the GM should be more on the hook because of the move. But I'm gonna go ahead and put him in questionable just in case. Just because I think again he's not the safest guy around. So again, if we're saying let's say 6 people get fired, so I'm thinking these 2 for sure. I mean they're already gone. And then I'm gonna say McCarthy. Peterson. Then I think Eberflus. Honestly, I'd say Eberflus needs to get fired ahead of Doug. And then for the 6th one, take your pick of the others in here. I think Dable could very easily get scapegoated here. I think Dave Canales in the Panthers could easily get canned. And then I think again the Raiders head coach. Only reason I have them down here is purely because their record is so bad, but I know the players absolutely love him. So there is my my list. Feel free to go ahead and either go ahead and grab this one. I'm going to go ahead and share this on Twitter as they come back from commercial break. But all right, there we go. And again, the Packers. There's a Packer down on the field. Alright, there we go. Saving my tier maker. And here we go. 1st and 10 here for the Packers. And let's go ahead and get. And here we go. Oh, an end around with Jaden Reed. There we go. Yeah, wow, Jaden Reed got some really good yardage there on that end around. There we go. That is my head coaching tier list there. Man, alright, there we go. So we've made our tier list. I've gone and shared it on Twitter. You guys want to go ahead and follow me over on Twitter. The handle is RyanDyer99. Yeah, and then just look for the RD. Should be a nice, easy one to go ahead and follow. We're at or around 200 followers. I know. I saw Twitter went through on another bot destroying rampage, getting rid of the fake accounts, which for a small account like mine makes it hard to get an accurate number. I think I had like 30, 40 bots removed. And yeah, it's just one of those things that it happens on Twitter because there are so many bots. But there we go. We're just chilling here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. They're at commercial break. We are chilling. I wish I was chilling because this room is boiling. NFL games. Let's see. Getting the time adjusted here. And it is Packers ball, so I need to move the ball over. There we go. Alright, so we got ourselves a pretty good game going here. Alright, let's see. So Chiefs Raiders tomorrow. Again, I think the Chiefs are absolutely going to dominate that one. I will not be home for that game, so I will not be streaming it. Normally, I would love to stream the Black Friday game just because it is an Amazon Prime exclusive. But again, working retail means that I don't get to stream every game, unfortunately. And in particular, it means I miss out on the 1 o'clock slate of games every week. And on Black Friday, I don't get to do the Black Friday 3 p.m. game either. So maybe sometime in the future when I'm not having to work retail, maybe I'll be able to actually stream some of the earlier games. But again, this week, don't have to worry about me missing the 1 o'clock slate of games because again, I'll miss most of the games, so I'll be down in the stands watching my Colts take on the Patriots. But definitely gonna be doing some kind of content. Not sure exactly what it will be. And oh, here we go, Chris Jones. Yeah, coming to the. Oh yeah, he gets knocked off his foot, and oh, he hits his head on that turf. Hope he's okay. That is certainly not a impact you want to see any player take, especially a player of his, for lack of a better term, size. So that size and stature is not a good one to be upside down and landing on your head. And here we go. They're showing the replay of this. Oh, yeah, that near interception for the Green Bay Packers earlier with the player number 4 who got absolutely slammed. Again, he's still looks like he's still stretching himself out on the bike on the sideline. Again, questionable if he's going to return or not. Shock and surprise considering the injury there. And there we go. Another run up the middle for Josh Jacobs goes next to nowhere, and that is going to be 3rd down for the Green Bay Packers. Hey, Trey, how's it going? All right, we're just chilling here, doing 2 of the 3 Thanksgiving games. We got the Miami Dolphins versus Green Bay Packers here. Yeah, definitely looking forward to this weekend. Gonna get to actually go see my first in-person game, but Yep, here we go. 3rd and 6 here on the call for the Green Bay Packers. Love takes the snap, fires over the middle, incomplete, off the hand of Jaden Reed. And that is going to be an incomplete 4th and 6 now for the Green Bay Packers. That is such a disappointing situation. But yeah, hey Trey, how's it going? Yeah, feel free to let me know who your guys' favorite teams are. Yeah, that way going forward, when I happen to see some of you guys in chat, I can go ahead and keep you guys updated, even if I'm, say, streaming the Colts game or one of the other, say, 4 o'clock games that is game of the week. Yeah, I can try and keep you guys updated on your team's scores. Primarily, I'm an auto racing YouTuber, so I cover NASCAR during the NASCAR season, but once the NASCAR season ends in early November, I get to shift fully into the NFL and cover this the great game of football too. So here we go. And there's a flag. I'm assuming that is delay of game to back them up a little bit for better punting range. We'll have to wait and see though. And there we go. We're chilling now. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Let's see. Oh, penalty declined. Okay. Not sure what the penalty was there. But it is 4th and 6, so I'm guessing it was something that would have been replay 3rd down. And the Dolphins didn't want to replay the 3rd down because they already stopped it. Takes a snap, gonna be a punt, and it is up. Do not muff the punt here, Miami. He nearly muffed it again. He goes down at the 15, about the 16-yard line here, but oh my, if he muffed that punt again. Oh, and we got a flag. Oh no, what's the flag? Let's see. Holding. Receiving team, I believe that is. Yeah, holding on the receiving team. And that is going to be the Miami Dolphins getting backed up even further. I believe that will put them around their own... I'm pretty sure that puts them around their own 10-yard line. Might even be their own 5, if I'm not mistaken. Trying to remember if that. I think holding the 10-yard penalty, so they're going to be around their own 5-yard line here on that one, which is a rough spot to be in if you're going to be going for it. But here we go. Again, we're closing in on the end of the first quarter here. They've got their they got 6.5 minutes left in this. Again, the second quarter, first half. And again, at halftime, as per usual, we'll be turning on the switch and playing a round or 2 of Pokemon while we wait for halftime to go. That's what we do per usual. Usually we can get about 1 game in, and we try and flip back over here. And a flag being thrown early in the play. And the run up the middle tells me it's probably holding on somebody. The question is who was holding and how bad was it? All right, let's see. Offsides on the defense. Let's see. Yep, offside defense. Kingsley Inibari. And that is offsides on the Packers defense. And that is an unfortunate set of circumstances there that has led to that one. Alright, so that is going to be 1st and 5 here for the Miami Dolphins as we get ready to go ahead and see this one. We're going to go ahead and take a quick look and see how my fantasy team is doing. Takes snap, drops back, looking, fires deep. Oh! Finds Raheem Mostert there for a 1st down catch. But man, that was a rough... that was a rough back-to-back hit there for whoever that was. Was that, that was number 29. That is Xavier McKinney who came in there with that rough hit. Again, it was just kind of football, but man, it looks rough from time to time. So the Packers defense definitely getting a little bit stymied here. We kind of need an interception or 2 to bring it back into a really good stat line. But yeah, I've got Packers defense and Jordan Love on my fantasy team, so as long as those two can be doing well, I'm doing pretty good. And here we go. Flag. Oh, holding on the offense. Oh my gosh. And that's gonna be dropping them back another 10 yards here. And let's see. All right, there we go. Yeah, we are charging our way towards this, towards the 3K mark. By the way, as we are continuing to keep going. We're nearly at the end of the five. We're almost 5 minutes down here. Takes the snap, and there we go, Johnny Smith. There we go. That's my tight end on the fantasy team. So it really is a lot of players in this game tonight. Just saved my two running backs of Brees Hall and Bijan Robinson. And then my two wide receivers, Mike Evans and Garrett Wilson. Those are the only players I really don't have tonight. And then Aaron Jones over on the Vikings. Yeah, so there we go. Second and 6 here as the clock continues to tick here for the Miami Dolphins. Under 4.5 minutes to go. Takes a snap, looking, and Tua goes down for a sack, and that is going to be Lucas Van Ness on the sack. And there we go, third down. Third down, Miami, and now we are on the verge of potentially seeing yet another TD here for or another turnover, for the Packers, and then they can try and drive back down the field. But yeah, right now though, the Packers playing very good defense. The question is, can the offense keep up? And of course, at what point can Miami maybe start to find some rhythm, especially considering they've got their weapons? Because that was the first thing that I was concerned about, was maybe they didn't have a wide receiver or two. And that is a deep sack in Miami territory, and that is going to be a fourth down here for the Miami Dolphins. And again, that is a deep sack here. Oh my gosh, come on. 55 just gets around all the defenders, and there's just no O-line blocking for him. Honestly, again, Tua's a good quarterback, but he just needs some kind of protection here on the O-line. And we got a little bit of a slapping and pushing fight here going between the two sides here. Again, these teams starting to get a little bit chippy here. Gotta love when the teams are showing that they care about the outcome of this game. So again, it is 3 minutes, 3 seconds on the clock. Stop the clock, and I'm going to go ahead and throw a quick commercial break in and go use the bathroom. I will be right back, guys. Don't you worry. I'll be right back. We are back here, guys. Don't you worry. I said I'd be right back, and we are here. We got 10 people hanging out in chat. Thank you guys for all 10 of you guys that decided to spend even just a portion of your Thanksgiving here with me. Again, we are marching our way towards that big 3,000 number. Hope to be able to hit that at some point, but again, just thankful for everybody that has been able to, that's been a part of this journey here. And, oh, throws it, Dontavian Wicks. There we go. Nice short pass there for the Packers, and starting to get this one going, but yep. Again, thank you guys, though, for everybody who has been a part of this journey, whether tonight's the first time you're hanging out with us or if you guys have been around for a while now. Again, we've been doing these kinds of streams now for 2 years. Started with the 2022 Super Bowl between the Eagles and Chiefs. That was the first ever game we streamed. And, yeah, ultimately inspired doing this on the NASCAR side of things, too. And here we go. Handoff to number 30. Runs it up the sideline and to the 45. And that is number 30. That is Brooks on the run. There we go. 92 rushing yards so far today as they are closing in on the 2-minute warning. I believe they are just going to let this clock run down to the 2-minute warning. And again, we will be chilling out here, getting ready for halftime here. And yep, there we go. 2-minute warning has been hit. They're going to go to a commercial break. And yeah, we're going to be chilling out here with you guys. So, welcome on in. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. If you guys are hanging out in chat, feel free to let me know who you guys' favorite teams are so that we know who we're rooting for or against. And again, for those of you guys who don't know, I'm a Colts fan, so yeah, I will definitely be rooting for my Colts and probably not pulling for too many, say, Texans or Titans players. Although I don't really have a lot of least favorite teams. Again, maybe the Jaguars, considering we can't beat them in Jacksonville. But yeah. Let's see. Yeah, we also got some Pokemon cards here to open up as well. I've had that idea, and then my dad recommended that I do and I remember the idea of the coaches, the hot seat ranking for the coaches, so we went and did that as well. So I figured we could open up some shiny Pokemon cards. We got a Mega card here for the Boltund. We also got the mini card, and then we got ourselves, looks like 5 packs here of the Shining Fates. So there we go. Shining Fates. We got 2 Charizard, 2 of the of that one. So let's go ahead and open one of the ones we got 2 of here first, and again, we'll be back the second the commercial break ends. Just want to go ahead and open some of these packs. There we go, and alright, we got ourselves a holo on the first pack. Let's go! I know some of the newer packs, it's basically all holos, but this one, it's not a guarantee. See, reverse holo Cagnia and a all creamy V. Okay, not anything super special, but hey, it's a pretty cool card. Oh, we got a Rotom too mixed in there. More Pecco. So some pretty cool cards, but ultimately, yeah, holos are what we're looking for. And again, this one not great, but certainly something as they're coming back from the commercial break. And again, the Packers have the ball, and it's at the 36-yard line here. Oh, and there's offsides. Oh, they're blowing the play dead immediately here. So it's either offside. Oh, offsides on the offense or the delay of game. False start on the O-line for the Green Bay Packers, and that is going to back them up another 5 yards. So far, though, the Packers' five penalties have all been 5-yard penalty plays versus the Dolphins, who have had much more costly penalties for their penalties. Here we go. And 1st and 15. Takes snap. Drops back. Looking. Fires over the sideline. Finds Christian Watson. First down. And we got a flag flying in. Oh, no. What is the flag for? What's the flag for? What is the flag for? Let's see. Oh, it's defensive pass interference. I think that might be extra yards tacked on to the play. Yeah, that's going to be defensive pass interference. And oh, no, or they're just going to decline the penalty. Okay, so I guess it would have ended up being less yards total than the actual play that they made. So, hey, regardless, they got a first down, Green Bay. And it's 14-3 here. And again, right now, the Green Bay Packers are doing a really good job of just marching down the field here. 1st and 10. Let's see who's it going to be here. Takes the snap. Handoff here to Josh Jacobs. Tries to run up the middle, and that is going to be a decent chunk of yards. And again, no timeouts have been burned by either side so far, which is a little bit interesting to see. Weird to see that that the teams haven't gone and burned all the timeouts yet. All right, so here we go. So 48 is the stop. Oh, and yep, Miami stopped the clock here. 48 on the clock here. All right, welcome on in. We got 10 people hanging out in chat. Thank you guys for everybody that has popped in here. We are just adjusting the timeouts here, as the Dolphins have now officially called their first timeout of the evening. And here we go. 2nd and 7. Takes snap. Fires over to Brooks, who runs up the sideline for about 9 yards. So it's going to be a 9-yard gain, and I'm assuming that is going to be another Dolphins timeout here. Yep, Dolphins' second timeout. And we are continuing to work our way up through this one, so here we go. Let's see. We got 9 people hanging out in chat. Again, thank you guys for everybody that has decided to be a part of this and spend even just a portion of your guys' Thanksgiving here with me. Hopefully everybody got a chance to have some a good family meal, some good old turkey, and yeah. Now we're getting to sit down and watch some good old late night football. Well, late night for those of us here on the East Coast. For the rest of the country, it's just kind of evening. And here we go. Alright, so 3rd and 2 here for the Green Bay Packers. Let's see. What's it going to be here? 1:42 on the clock. Alright, takes snap, drops back, fakes the handoff, throws it to Jaden Reed, and it's a touchdown, Packers! And that is going to be another touchdown to the Green Bay Packers, and that now puts them up 20-3, and about to be 21-3, assuming they can make the extra point. Which, I know extra points are no gimmies, but, man, they sure feel like it sometimes. And, we just had the light flicker for a moment. Not sure if that... Uh-oh. I'm not sure why the light's flickering like that. That's making me a little nervous, but hopefully the power's not going to go out here. As I know there's a little bit of snow going on tonight, but it shouldn't knock our power out. And here we go. Let's see. Alright, they're getting set and ready for this one. Brandon McManus back to kick. Kick is up, and it is going to be right down the middle, and that is going to be a 21-3 football game here for the Green Bay Packers over the over the Miami Dolphins. I'm sure my dad, who is a Jets fan, is super happy to see the Dolphins struggling like this as we get closer and closer to halftime. Especially where he's not the Tua owner in this in his fantasy league this year, unlike in years past where I believe he has been a Tua fantasy owner. And we go and second hollow in a row. Let's go. 2 hollows. Let's see if we can get the card counting trick to work this time. Wacky, Morpeko, Eevee, Glossiflor, Choodle, Morpeko. Ooh, we got a Shiny Corviknight and a Crobat VMAX. Crobat VMAX I've got a few of, but that's my first Shiny Corviknight, I think. There we go. Have a Shiny Corviknight and pick up the Crobat VMAX. Not exactly the card we're looking for. We're looking for Shiny Charizard V or VMAX. That would be the goal to pick up, would be to get one of those two. Yeah, I think those cards still retail for like $100, which, I mean, that's essentially a jersey if we can get that one. Let's see. Alright, I'm wondering if maybe this was the set that started the guaranteed hollows, because, yep, got another hollow here, and again, they are, it'll be Miami ball when we get back over here. Go ahead and move the ball over. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the card trick here. Move 3. Alright, let's see. Floatzel, Tropius, Horsey, Cootfant, Choodle, Volcanion, and a Boss's Order. Okay. I'm not sure what that must be just a misprint, because that is not a hollow pack. Either that or they just, put different cards in there. I thought the white card was supposed to be a resemblance of it being a hollow pack, and I know it used to be that way. Now virtually every pack is a hollow pack. Alright, let's see. Well, another white code card. Let's see if that means much here. As they get ready to come back from commercial break. Eldegoss, Tropius, Weasel, Nickit, Cacnea, Cootfant, Eevee, and a amazing rare on the Reshiram. There we go. As I say, not the first one of those I've got either, but those things are still pretty cool to pick. And then we got one more pack to go. So there we go. Temperature is 27 degrees, so I mean, it is a cold one here in Green Bay. And again, Raheem Mostert back to return the kick. Brandon McManus' kick is up, and it is going to be fielded at the 1-yard line. They're going to have to return it to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, 30. Taken down at the 30-yard line there for Washington. And there we go. I will say the Dolphins definitely got lucky with their schedule, as of their road games that they have coming up the rest of the year, I believe most of them are in warm weather environments. Let's see. So of the road games that the Dolphins have, specifically the month of December, because that's typically where they get frozen over, they host the Jets, they travel to the Texans, traveling to Cleveland, that's going to be their one cold game, and then they play at the Jets in January. So they have 3 home games left on the year, or they've got 3 away games left on the year. 2 of them are in cold weather climates, but they get to play the Texans in a warm climate as one of their road games, in addition to their 2 home games that they still have left. Alright, so there we go. 2nd and 10 after an incomplete pass here for Tua. And that is going to go ahead and get us lined up here as we get ready for this one. Let's see. Alright, 2nd and 10. Takes a snap, drops back, looking. It's going to be scrambling. Oh, and Tua's just going to take it and run. And oh, he tries to throw a shoulder into it. Luckily, the defender gets out the way, and that is going to be out of bounds, and that's going to run the clock down to 120. So, Tua gets the first down there, but man, He led with his shoulder, which, I mean, hey, I guess that's an improvement from leading with his head, but why are you so willing to invite contact? And, oh, they're saying he stepped out of bounds 1 yard shy of the first down. So it's actually a third down here. Throws across the line, finds Jonnu Smith for a first down. All right, there we go. They pick up the first down, and the clock continues to tick here. Big snap. Oh, throws it up over the middle, and that is going to be Jonnu Smith yet again with the catch. There we go. All right, let's see. What do